The timeless appeal of ancient wisdom lies in its ability to transcend generations and cultures, offering insights that remain relevant in our modern world. Ancient wisdom encompasses the sayings, proverbs, and teachings passed down through centuries, encapsulating universal truths and practical guidance. These words of wisdom have been preserved because they resonate with human experiences, dealing with fundamental aspects of life, such as morality, resilience, and societal harmony. The significance of ancient wisdom within the context of proverbs and sayings is profound. These succinct expressions distill complex ideas into memorable phrases, making them accessible and easy to recall. They serve as guiding principles, offering perspective and grounding in times of uncertainty. The timelessness of these sayings speaks to their universal applicability and the common human experiences they address, bridging cultural divides and fostering a shared understanding across the world. Two specific examples illustrate this point vividly. Consider the Chinese proverb, "A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step." This saying underscores the importance of taking the first step towards any goal, a concept that remains relevant whether one is embarking on a personal project or a major corporate endeavor. Another example is the African proverb, "It takes a village to raise a child." This highlights the collective responsibility of communities in nurturing future generations, an idea that remains crucial in the ever-connected, yet often isolated societies of today. Supporters of ancient wisdom often argue that these proverbs and sayings provide a moral compass, grounding modernity in time-tested truths. They can serve as anchors in a world that often seems adrift in technological advancement and rapid change, providing continuity and connection to the past. However, challenges and alternative viewpoints exist. Some may argue that ancient wisdom can be overly simplistic or irrelevant in addressing contemporary issues that require complex solutions. Others suggest that reliance on such wisdom could discourage critical thinking or reliance on empirical data. Additionally, what is considered wise can vary significantly across different cultures, leading to differing interpretations and sometimes conflicting advice. These points connect to the broader topic by illustrating how ancient wisdom continues to shape modern discourse, offering insights that influence personal development, ethical considerations, and even policymaking. As we navigate an increasingly complex world, these age-old teachings provide an enduring source of inspiration and guidance, reminding us of the shared human experiences that unite us across time and space. In exploring the topic of ancient wisdom, proverbs and sayings that continue to inspire, understanding the historical origins of proverbs and sayings is crucial. Proverbs and sayings are short, commonly known expressions that capture traditional wisdom, truth, or morals, often passed down through generations. Their historical origins are rooted in the oral traditions of ancient cultures, serving as vehicles for cultural values and communal teachings long before written language was widespread. The significance of examining these historical origins is profound. By understanding where and how these proverbs and sayings originated, we gain insight into the cultural and societal norms of ancient civilizations. These expressions often encapsulate the experiences and collective knowledge of a people, building a bridge between past and present. They allow us to uncover the values and lessons that have endured the test of time, demonstrating shared human experiences across different eras and cultures. For example, the ancient Chinese proverb, "A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step," attributed to Lao Tzu, emphasizes the importance of initiative and small beginnings in achieving larger goals. Similarly, the well-known biblical proverb, "Pride goeth before a fall," highlights the dangers of hubris, a powerful lesson relevant throughout history. Both examples show how proverbs serve as timeless reminders of practical wisdom. Supporters of studying the historical origins of proverbs argue that these sayings offer invaluable insights into the cognitive and cultural continuity of human societies. They are seen not just as linguistic artifacts, but also as philosophical reflections on life that can offer guidance even today. However, challenges arise in interpreting proverbs across different cultures and languages. The meaning of a proverb can often be situational or metaphorical, leading to potential misinterpretations or cultural appropriations when applied outside their original context. Critics may argue that the simplistic wisdom of Proverbs may not always be applicable to the complexities of modern life, while others might view them as outdated or overly prescriptive. Despite these potential controversies, the connection between historical origins and the enduring influence of Proverbs is undeniable. These ancient sayings inform various aspects of the main topic by highlighting how traditional wisdom is woven into the fabric of modern thought. Through their study, we gain a deeper appreciation of how ancient civilizations shape contemporary values and problem-solving methods, illustrating the universal and enduring nature of human expression. The concept of universal themes found in Proverbs across cultures refers to the shared foundational ideas and values embedded in Proverbs from diverse societies around the world. These themes, despite the vast array of cultural and linguistic differences, often emphasize common human experiences and wisdom that have relevance across geographical and temporal boundaries. Such themes include the importance of hard work, the value of wisdom and knowledge, the inevitability of change, the essence of love and compassion, and the notion of destiny and fate. The significance of identifying these universal themes lies in their ability to highlight the interconnectedness of human thought throughout history, demonstrating that people, regardless of their backgrounds, have grappled with similar challenges and strived for similar ideals. This recognition not only broadens our understanding of different cultures, but also fosters empathy and connectedness among individuals globally. For instance, consider the Chinese proverb, "A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step." In the English equivalent, "Rome wasn't built in a day." Both emphasize the importance of perseverance and incremental progress, suggesting a universal appreciation for patience and persistence in achieving significant goals. Similarly, the African proverb, "It takes a village to raise a child," resonates globally, as it underscores the universal significance of community and collective responsibility in nurturing the next generation. Many scholars and cultural commentators argue that these shared themes reflect a collective human wisdom that transcends cultural and temporal borders, thus advocating for the utilization of proverbs as tools for intercultural dialogue and understanding. However, some critics may question the universality of these themes or argue that interpretations can vary significantly based on cultural context, potentially leading to misunderstandings or the oversimplification of complex cultural narratives. Despite these challenges, highlighting universal themes in Proverbs reinforces the view that ancient wisdom continues to inspire and guide modern lives, addressing contemporary issues through the lens of timeless wisdom. This perspective enriches the main topic by illustrating the enduring relevance of proverbs and sayings across societies, suggesting that the lessons encapsulated in these pithy expressions remain vital to the human experience. In connecting ancient wisdom with present and future challenges, these universal themes foster a continuity of thought that bridges past insights with contemporary and future wisdom, emphasizing that while cultures evolve, the core values often remain steadfast. Interpretation of proverbs in modern contexts delves into how age-old sayings and wisdom can be understood and applied in today's world. At its core, this concept explores the process of taking proverbs, concise, traditionally meaningful statements rooted in historical contexts, and translating their wisdom to fit current social, cultural, and individual circumstances. The significance of this lies in the timeless appeal and adaptability of proverbs. They serve as vehicles of enduring wisdom, offering guidance across generations and societies. Incorporating ancient proverbs into modern life can provide valuable insights and lessons. For example, the proverb, "The pen is mightier than the sword," suggests the power of communication and ideas over violence and force, a notion particularly relevant in our digital age, where social media platforms can spur social change or ignite global movements. Similarly, "A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step," emphasizes the importance of initiative and perseverance, resonating with contemporary narratives about personal growth and entrepreneurship. Supporters of this idea argue that interpreting proverbs in modern contexts illustrates their universality and relevance, allowing individuals to tap into collective wisdom while navigating personal and collective challenges. Such reinterpretations can foster reflection, empathy, and innovation. However, challenges in this adaptation process arise from potential misinterpretations or oversimplifications. Some critics suggest that modern context might skew the original meaning or fail to acknowledge cultural specifics inherent in these proverbs. There's also the argument that some proverbs might inadvertently perpetuate outdated stereotypes or norms if not examined critically. In relation to the broader topic of ancient wisdom, proverbs and sayings that continue to inspire, this exploration reveals a dynamic interplay between history and modernity. By bridging the gap between past wisdom and present experiences, interpretations of proverbs can inspire new perspectives and actions in various fields, such as leadership, education, and personal development. They invite individuals to appreciate the richness of cultural heritage while fostering an adaptive mindset able to address contemporary dilemmas. Ultimately, navigating these interpretations expands our understanding of ancient wisdom's role in shaping modern narratives, highlighting its continued capacity to enlighten, challenge, and connect people worldwide. Thus, the interpretation of proverbs in modern contexts does not just preserve historical knowledge. It actively molds it to inform and inspire future generations.